Okay. So you have got 5 of your Earth minutes. And then the clock of destiny will make a noise. Okay, ready, steady, off you go.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Tolulope Oguremi and I'm here to present On the Way to an A. When doing past papers, the stress and aggravation they cause is arguably more than the exam stress alone. The time wasting clicking on hundreds of drop-down menus could probably total time taken to do a whole past paper by the end of exam season. This should not be the case. On the Way to an A is a web platform I have created and is a solution to this problem. It provides a directory of past papers but will display each question alone, with the section of the mark scheme corresponding to the question and the comment relating to that question in the examiner's report. So you can go from having 3 tabs to just 1 page. How was it developed? I started by creating an SQL database of the exam questions. The questions also have a field for images, as some questions have images which are needed to answer the question. I then use HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and jQuery to make the website responsive. I use PHP in the backend to connect to the database. Here's a demo of the website. So here's the home page. You can then click on the papers page, eventually. And it will have a list of subjects, and those will take you to the subject page. So in this example, it's physics. And then when you click on physics, you'll get to the level that you want and then your exam board. So in this example, I've done OCR and G481. And when you click on the paper, it will come up with the first question. So the first bit is the question. The next is the mark scheme part corresponding to that question. Next is the comment on the examiner's report. And you can also submit how many marks you've gotten in the question. If you wanted to do this as an open book test or you weren't sure about the answer, I've used the YouTube API to embed a video relating to that particular question. You can also have your progress by clicking the marks that you've gotten. You can eventually have graphs of all your papers. So here are the years for G481, and the one bar is for January and the other bar is for the June exams. Having only started my project on Wednesday and not knowing any PHP or that SQL was used for databases, I would have liked to add a few more features, such as a database of grade boundaries so that the students can have the grades that they got in the paper, which will also save a lot of time as well. Authentication with Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and also a cross-platform mobile app. I also have a few more ideas. Adding a different layout for essay-based subjects, as although this works really well for sciences, if you had an essay, you wouldn't really be able to just go to the mark scheme, so there'd be a different format for that. And also add extension papers, such as the Solomon papers, for certain exam boards. I'd also like to add an analysis of the types of marks. So I'm not sure if you know, there are B marks, method marks, and accuracy marks. So for example, if you weren't getting all the accuracy marks, you'd have tips to maybe improve your calculation methods or something like that. If I were to expand the platform to reach more people than just students, I'd create a teacher's edition where if the students would like help with their questions, they could easily contact their teachers through the platform. Thank you for your attention. Do you have any questions?
Well done. Judges.
Is it just you and your team? Have you done this all yourself?
Yes.
So how are you pulling the questions from each paper?
So I created a database and then I used PHP to connect to the database and then display the data according to each question.
Did you manually kind of create the data in the database?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Because of when you have images going with questions, you can't really just pull that easily from a PDF document.
Actually, there was a team before who used PDF to HTML. There's very similar sort of methods to that, and that'd be a cool way to improve this.
I didn't realise you could do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be cool to see. And if you update your Git repository, that'd be cool as well.
Okay.
Cool. Nice one.
Any more?
That's it.
That's it. Okay, round of applause.